Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining me for the WNCT Now Digital News Update. I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT Digital Studio. Let's get right into it. Governor Roy Cooper will get his first COVID vaccine today. It comes as the state is opening vaccinations to more people in Group 3, the latest priority group. Those now eligible include manufacturing workers, grocery store employees, farm workers, college and university support employees, and restaurant staffers. Firefighters, paramedics, and police can also get their shots starting today. North Carolina is also allowing current and former smokers to get vaccinated. The state is starting to receive more than 80,000 doses of Johnson & Johnson's new COVID vaccine this week's allotment. Vaccine shipments to North Carolina have increased 135% since January 20th. Commanders are surveying damage to a U.S. military base in western Iraq after an early morning rocket attack. The rockets hit Ain al-Assad Air Base at 7:20 a.m. this morning. Iraqi military leaders say the attack did not cause significant losses. Security forces later found the launch pad used in the attack. It's the first assault of an American base since a U.S. strike along the Iraq-Syria border last week, which killed one militiaman. Military officials fear this may be the start of back and forth attacks between allied forces and insurgents. Speaking of some weather for your week, we can expect some dry and sunny skies heading into the weekend. Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Wasilenko has that forecast for us.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko, reporting from the WNCT studios in the Storm Team 9 Weather Center. We are discussing what will become a sunny afternoon here in eastern North Carolina. But first, we have to get rid of those clouds from the early morning weather maker. It was an area of low pressure down across the southeast United States. Got some heavy rainfall this morning here in eastern North Carolina. We were on the northern extent of that system, and now we're watching those showers disappear off the coast and giving way. Soon to be will be some clearing skies later this afternoon and into the early evening. Clear skies remain in the forecast overnight into early Thursday morning as high pressure builds in to provide not only another sunny day of weather on Thursday, but also a drier day of weather and a mild one at that, with temperatures in the low 60s. Thursday is going to be a great day all around when it comes to temperatures, sky cover, and also a precipitation-less forecast, if you will. But moving into Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, we're going to start to add some more clouds to the mix. Be sure to download the free Storm Team 9 weather app to see if those clouds will leak any rain as we approach the weekend. For right now, model data is suggesting that we remain dry for a bulk of the weekend, including Touchdown Friday. It's looking real nice, but quite cool, so be sure that is to bundle up as you head to those local games Friday night. As we go into the weekend forecast, inland and coastal communities, we'd say the pick of the weekend is going to be Saturday. It's going to be a dry, sunny, and cool day of weather. Sunday, a cold front will approach the area, but it's going to be a dry cold front with only an outside chance of a stray shower or two. Then we're right back on track Monday and next Tuesday. And it's looking even warmer by next Tuesday, too, with temperatures soaring into the upper 50s to low 60s. Make it a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Wasilenko.
Could your pet's flea and tick collar be making them sick? And the Boston Marathon adds a virtual option this year. That and more coming up after this short break.
WNCT 9 on your side has a new feature, the WNCT Podcast Network. Stay up to date on the latest political topics by subscribing to What the Politics and get your latest sports information by listening in to WNCT 9 on your side Sports Talk. Severe weather can make life difficult, especially here in the East. Dropping temperatures, school closings, freezing rain, ice and snow.
Gusty winds over 20 miles an hour.
A freezing fog advisory is in effect.
Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson and his team of weather experts keep you ahead of any storm.
And this rain shield continues to pump in.
Storm Team 9, keeping you safe in severe weather.
Thanks so much for joining me. If you're just tuning in, I'm Emily Severidge, live in the WNCT Digital Studio, bringing you some afternoon updates. WNCT is bringing you live streamed updates every Monday through Friday at 1:30 p.m. and 4 o'clock p.m. to bring you the latest and up-to-date news before our nightly newscast. Pet experts are saying the tick and flea collar you're using on your pet may actually be hurting them. An Environmental Protection Agency investigation found more than 75,000 complaints about the Seresto flea brand and tick collar over the past 9 years. Nearly 1,700 dogs and cats wearing the collar have died. It uses 2 types of pesticides to kill flea and ticks, releasing a small amount of chemicals onto your pet over time. But that exposure could lead to death. An EPA spokesperson says some pets may just be more sensitive to the pesticides than others, but they warn the chemicals may also cause health problems for humans. More than 1,000 people have reported health problems from those collars, mostly rashes. Officials say if your dog or cat is having health problems, to consult your vet before using chemicals in tandem. The Boston Athletic Association announcing a virtual option to this year's Boston Marathon. Organizers are planning an in-person marathon for this fall, but the virtual race will also be open to the first 70,000 people who register. Registration will open through the Boston Athletic Association's website. The in-person marathon is scheduled for Monday, October 11th. Registration information for that race will be announced in the coming weeks. Now, a story out of Indiana. A Madison County woman adopted at birth was determined to learn more about her biological family. But miraculously, she ended up not only finding out about her biological family, but finding her twin brother living just 6 blocks away. Kelly Rinke from our sister station has this amazing story.
Let's see, is this it?
Karen Warner always knew she was adopted.
Here's this.
And it left her with a desire to learn more about her biological family.
It is from the Indiana Department of Health.
A new law in Indiana gave her access to birth records.
I was born November 18, 1969.
She discovered her family name and found out about Mom, too.
Norma Joanne Cunningham.
But it was a word rather than a name that changed her life at 51 years old.
I called my daughter and I said, "Oh my gosh, Brittany." I said, "I'm a twin," and I was crying. She's like, "Calm down, Mom, calm down."
Karen was so excited, she began digging through county records and found Michael Jackman.
When I was adopted, they didn't tell me anything.
A man living in the same city with the same birthday.
I said, "Do you by any chance know your biological parent's name?" And he said, "All I know is they told me Cunningham." And I said, "Oh my gosh, I think you're my twin."
A DNA test through Ancestry.com confirmed her suspicion.
I've accepted that she's my sister, but it's not registering yet.
Separated for 51 years.
She's my Karen.
And then twins find out they only live 6 blocks apart.
I felt like something was missing, and now she's here.
Someone he only knew as a former high school classmate, never knowing they were related until now.
There was a big void in my life, and I didn't know what it was. And now I think that it was him.
My life is complete.
In Elwood, I'm Kelly Rinke, Fox 59 News.
Well, that's going to wrap up this WNCT Now Afternoon update. I'll be back again at 4 o'clock with another update for you, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching.